up, subscribe to this channel, tap the bell for notification of more videos. Yes guys, thank you for joining us in today's episode. Guys, it's gonna be interesting and you're going to be enjoying the talk. Let's relate as women. No be smart thing, no. YouTube is fun. It's a fun place to be. And yes, I will always tell my people, on the streets of YouTube, you learn so many things. You learn the good, you learn the bad, and you learn the ugly. So anyone that is good for you, pick that one. Now guys, I stated in my thumbnail, let me share my video. I said, how is abortion a crime? Yes, good. We are good to go. We are going to be digesting the video, the way we saw it and how we take it. And that is how I want you guys also to look into it. How is abortion a crime? Two people in marriage made a video, and in that video they stated, what might have transpired, which is a love story between two couples. Yes, my beautiful people, I know that so many things where we do, when people do it, people are scared to do it. But in a nutshell, in as much as people are scared to do it, so many women are doing that same thing. Okay. Sandra Reality and the husband did a video. They did their love talk, their love story. And if you had listened to that video well, you would see that there are some vital points that husband was saying. Some things he was saying that really pained him during the process of him having a relationship with a woman. If you are talking about your ex, some people said, is it a good thing? To me, if you're giving yourself a story time, things that have passed, something that you have done and passed, is a story time. People say it. People do say things that have happened in their life before. People say it. I did not see anything wrong there. Now, before we go deep into this video, I am also going to be addressing some people, you understand, on this video. If you want to react, my beautiful people, if you want to react, please, if it has to do with somebody's husband, my dear, respect yourself. Know how you're addressing somebody's husband. Know how you address, no matter how it looks, no matter how it takes. As long as that person have never wronged you, even when the person wronged you, know how you address somebody's husband. On this video, Gloria Vlog, you did a video and you were tagging this Sandra's husband as a red flag. In quotes, red flag. My dear, red flag in a marriage is not a good word to use for somebody who both of them are still living in the house. And if you watch that video very well, that man was open. It's a real talk. He was talking and he was saying it emotionally, what transpired in his life. You understand? So when you come and say it's a red flag, you're coming to talk about a woman's story. That is the man's own story. He was airing out what happened to him when he was still single. And if you people watch that story very well, I believe if you want to react, you would have also picked some things and react on it. How women, because so many women, we miss chances. We might say, it's not your husband. It's not your husband. But don't forget that so many women that do selection, they do selection and do selection, and by the time they now want to get married, husband will not keep coming. So those kind of one, will you say God is not still alive? Would you tell me that God is not still alive for them? God is alive. So when you keep doing some things, you keep doing some selection, and later you will now be the one living from one church to another, looking for a husband. We have so many things to learn in people's stories. Not me, but other ladies out there. Other ladies out there, when we look at something, we learn a lot. Don't only just pick out only a point. Before that man mentioned that this lady he was dating had gone to maybe remove his baby. If you watch him, how he said it, he said he was not happy that she did that. And when you watch through the man's story, you will see that the story was just you seeing a man who truly loved a woman, a man who truly could sacrifice all he had for a woman, a man who truly could come in from outside the states to visit his woman. But now, was the woman ready? The woman was not ready. The lady was not ready to settle down. So me, I used to say something: if you are not ready to settle down with a man, why eat his money? Why continue to collect? You're seeing him as a mugu. You're seeing him as you're seeing the man as your cashier or something. If you're not ready to settle with a man, why eat his money? Because you will eat the money that will choke your neck. And I also watched that video. Honestly speaking, if you want to react about somebody, if you're reacting to the person in question, Sandra, react. But when you're reacting about the husband, my dear, don't lay insults to somebody's husband. Don't tag a name to a man and a woman living under the same roof. You now say it's a red flag. My dear, that one no fine, no, you no good. You no good. Because all on the name of we dropping content, we want to talk, we want to assimilate, we want people to come and reason with us. Let people reason the facts with you. If you also watched that video, that man analyzed his pains. This is a man who was ready to settle down, and he had a woman who he introduced to his family. So if he had introduced the lady to his family, we used to deceive ourselves. We deceive ourselves. We think that it's only when a man puts you ring in the hand, it's called, yes, he's ready for marriage. What of if olden days, do they used to even do that proposal of ring? No. The proposal of olden days was they will put something maybe in a basket, they will carry so many things, they might carry drinks, they might bring gold, they will just put some things. Some self will just put like maybe a wrapper and some cowries, and they will send it to that family. If you guys have been following how the olden days used to do proposal, it was not engagement ring as at that moment. It is this our modernized age that introduced the engagement ring. What of people that they will put this engagement ring and will now go for years and will not come back? So let us not be carried away by fantasy. Let us not be carried away by some things. When we see people drop story, things that have happened to them, let us also reason. If you're coming to react both on the positive and the negative aspect. Now, if he did not put ring on his ex-girlfriend's hand, but he officially introduced his ex-girlfriend that this is who I am in love with, this is who I want to marry, and according to the man, he said that his parents started calling the lady his wife. Now you, a woman, because you are not ready to settle. You are not ready to be with that man. Maybe you never see the man as your class. You decided on your own that okay, but you were now hitting it raw with him. Oh. You were hitting raw, enjoying yourself. Now when Bele enter, you told the man and he was happy about it. If he is happy about it, you now, a lady who is not ready to stay, a lady who is not ready to be a mother, you now went and removed it. You now went and do the abortion. Don't forget that there is time for a man and there's time for a woman. In this man's own aspect, he was happy that he was going to be a father. But in this lady's own aspect, she was not ready to settle down. This is two things. And now, maybe, yes, not even maybe, she now went and did the abortion. I'm not going to fault the lady because on her own, maybe she was not ready. But not discussing it with a man, and now this man have carried you with all his whole high esteem and believing that yes, you are his woman and he was spending everything with you. That is another thing that women, you need to, when you are trying to advise the young people coming up, you need to know what you tell them. There are some men that kind of act alone, those men would have haunted those men. Maybe that kind of act for the lady now to now remove the belly. That man would have haunted that lady, and that lady would not know who is haunting her. But this one, he let go, but he was on pains. So you now, not seeing the fact that the man said, oh, this thing really pained him, he was not happy, and you are not coming to say it is a red flag, he is a red flag, a kind of man, that kind of man. What kind of man? Him now made it as a point that, in fact, even in his stories, as he was giving the story, he even said that up to the extent that he later celebrated her birthday, he would come in to town to see, and all of a sudden he found out that this lady was having an affair with a different person. That one now goes to where I said that the lady was not ready, or maybe never loved him, or never wanted him to be his man. Hello, Mommy Triple K. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. Yes. Thank you all for coming. Please like the video. Now, this lady, you know you never loved this man genuinely. You were collecting his money. You were wasting his time. You were wasting his time, collecting his money. He will risk his life that he's coming to check his girlfriend. You see that the state he was, there were no other girlfriends there. There were other girlfriends. People were there. Hello, thank you for joining. Other people were there. You understand? But believing that he had his mind, he had this woman in mind, that was why he was always coming to check his girlfriend. What did the girlfriend do in return? The girlfriend pay him back. It's a story to learn. It is a story when women come and give us some kind of sympathetic story, we feel for women. But how do women also treat men? How do women, when you see a man who sincerely and genuinely love you, how do women also treat the man? Those are things we are deliberating on. Let's see this thing so that it will not be too bright. So, on that particular video, I did not see anything wrong in that man airing out his opinion or his views. You understand that the woman he loved, he would have married, you understand, went and did abortion, removing his baby. So many men, that kind of thing alone, will pain them. Why some women who really loves a man, if they take him, they no go want comot am. But you keeping the pregnancy does not really mean that the man must marry you. It's a 50-50 thing. There are some men that when you keep it, they will like, okay, keep it. Anyhow, we're going to survive. Why some are there that when you keep it, it will turn to war. You understand? So it's a 50-50 something. So the matter of the man spilling out his own feelings, I did not see anything wrong there. Now let's come back to our country. You understand? Let's come back to our country, Nigeria. Are women doing abortion? Yes. Are plenty women going to the hospital to do secretly? Yes. Are plenty women hiding to do it? Yes. Are thousands of women going to do it? Yes. So if people are secretly going to do it, some will even not, so some will even do it inside house, some will go and collect concussion, mix it to just want to terminate unwanted pregnancy. So if people are hiding to do it, risking their life to drink unnecessarily, why don't they make it a way that you can walk freely to the hospital and pay your money and say, oh, doctor, please, I don't need this baby, and you terminate it? Why does it have to be a hidden something? Why? When you are having your boyfriend, you're moving with your boyfriend, you're kissing your boyfriend, what will end it? Was it not bed, mattress and pillow, and you two of you on top of bed that will end it? That is where we'll end boyfriend and girlfriend. So when two of you now end on the bed, what will now happen? Now jogodo na will happen. So me, I did not see that video as a bad the way some of you saw it. Now in that video, the husband and wife were relating and laughing, and they were here, and you heard the man speaking out. If you have picked one or two from that video, you will see that in the pains of that man, we're not talking about, oh, what of if the ex-girlfriend, now sees that new Sandra, if the ex-girlfriend knows Sandra, that is her cup of tea. She never valued the man, she never wanted him, and if the ex-girlfriend is not married, it's her cup of tea. Don't forget that Sandra was once married, and yes, today I think the story of her was she lost her husband. Yeah, and you now see another young man coming to marry her. She chose her choice. So if that ex that did not appreciate what he had or what she had that time want to now appreciate it now, it's a cup of tea. She never wanted him. So whether you watch, you know, watch, and not see anything wrong. It is a story that the man is telling. He's telling his own life story, a reality that happened to him. That is what he's telling. Now we now also have, let's this slide. We now also have this. Women. We have so many women. This one now is they are using it to make money. Yeah, in some places, in some states, is where you, a woman, you carry pregnancy. It will be an agreement between you and the person that needs a baby. When you carry it, 9 months, after 9 months, you now, deliver it and hand it over. That one is the one that is called agreement. But even in that agreement, after being paid, some of the people, after being paid now, you agreed to carry the pregnancy, you agreed to keep the baby, you agreed to hand over the baby to the person that wanted it, maybe a barren woman or whatsoever. After years now, you will now go back and say you want to go and collect your child. How now? After signing the agreements, You've collected the money. Then why did you do it at first? That is another point. We now also have the ones that we just only want to burn it and sell it. You don't want to take care of the child at all. You don't want to be a mother at all. But your own is just to be the baby factory. You burn, you sell it. So my people, tell me, in women, when we are weighing women, when we are rating, when we're talking about women, we should know that women issue are delicate issue that you place here, you look at checks and balancing. For other people not to go astray. For other people not to believe that, if this person do and succeed, this one will go do and succeed. Young girls now who are looking for money, who are even doing that, say, okay, let me buy, let me conceive. When I conceive, when it's time, I go and sell it. Instead of doing that, instead of selling, those ones that are even selling it, they want the money, and you still go again. Why some? You understand? Why some will just only carry the pregnancy, after 9 months, they go and dump it anywhere. You that carried pregnancy for 9 months, you now carried the baby because you cannot care for it. You go and dump it. Some will go and dump it in the dustbin. Some will go and dump it in maybe anywhere. Some will just go and put it in a church. Some will just go and put it in a public place and run. What is it not better that when you saw that pregnancy was 3 months, 2 months, 4 months, when it has not started forming the fetus and whatsoever, are you not supposed to go to the hospital and see what to do? Why not born the baby after you don't born and finish? You can't carry and go dump somewhere, throw away for dustbin. Which one be the greatest? Which one be the greatest crime? Let me put it that way. Which one now is the greatest crime? You that saw that you were pregnant, 2 months you missed period, 3 months you now went and did test and it showed you positive, and you decided to keep the pregnancy. After you come born and finish, maybe family members, nobody answer you, because from your 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you should have been able to tell 1 or 2 of your family that belle don enter. From that moment, you will know whether your family want them or they don't want them. If they want it, they will be happy. They will give you consolation. Okay, keep her, keep her. But if not, the woman don't want her, they will tell you, say, we don't want it. We don't, You would have started seeing that from that moment, people start running from you. People start looking you at anyhow. You still had that chance of deciding, is it to keep it or terminate it. You people are just looking at abortion as a crime, abortion as a crime. Whereas you see children, 13 years, 12 years, 14 years, who cannot even feed themselves, will now carry pregnancy and keep it and come and be roaming and suffering the children. If not that here in Nigeria, so many things are just taking, they've not really looked into health issues. They don't really look into some vital things, and it keeps happening every day. In some parts of the world, outside country, abortion no be crime, no be sin. You even married women that have maybe given birth 4, 5, 6, you can't see say belle enter again. You can walk up and say, doctor, please, doctor, I don't want this one, I beg. I don't get my gauge. Maybe the family planning did not work or whatsoever. You understand? You can still walk up to your gynecologist or your doctor and tell him that, please, I don't, and tell him that, please, doctor, I don't want this. How do we go about it? If doctor is going to give you a pills, he will give you. If doctor is going to tell you, okay, let's do this, we'll do. If the doctor is going to tell you, we'll go for DNC or go for anything, you do. You save yourself the problem, you save yourself the stress. You understand? Let us not just feel that, oh, when you see one kind of thing, you come and take it as one big crime. Well, who is a baby? The only people I can say are tata when it comes to woman and man issue are children within 15, 16, 17, 18 years. But if you are above 22, 25, you are not a tata when it comes to husband and boyfriend and girlfriend, because you should know the implication of boyfriend and girlfriend. You should know. If we guide a child till 16 years, we guide that child, you don't even try guide and reach 20 years. Parents, mothers should be able to educate their female children. You should be able to educate them. Let them know. In fact, you as a mother, do this thing every month as long as your child is living with you. You should be able to ask your child, have you seen your period for this month? You should be. Your female daughters. That you'll be asking your daughter a normal question, but she would not know why you are asking her. That is how to protect them first, as long as they are under the roof with you. Then maybe from 18 years they've gone to university. While you're speaking, because when your children are out of your domain, that moment your children are out of your domain, they explore. That is another step. That is another highly risk step for ladies, not men. Even the men, you still need to call your sons and tell them that, look, if you have a girlfriend, know what you're doing, because any bam, you will not tell me you did not love that person, because before you go climb bed with woman, you love her. So don't come and give me story. Don't even tell me it's by mistake. By the time you start educating your children to know that when a man and a woman have sexual intercourse together, that it will result to forming a baby, a woman being pregnant, they'll be cautioned. They will be cautioned. Then in a situation whereby now your female daughters are in school, this is just the one you are monitoring the children in the house, that one is small. When they go to university or college or anywhere, school, nursing, anything they are going to do, they are free. Your prayer now as a mother is, God, protect my children. God, let them not bring shame to me. God, let them not go and steal. God, let them not go and enter into anything that will bring problem to them or to the family. While you, the mother, you will now do your own inner homework. If you don't want your daughter to be pregnant, you have to be monitoring her. That monitoring is in what? My baby, how you doing? How things? I know you have a boyfriend now. She will laugh. Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy, I know you have a boyfriend. Know what you're doing. Make sure that either you use protected, to protect yourself. Know what you're doing so that you don't conceive. When you start giving them this ring light, always, they will know what they are doing. Now I have people living with me in the house, females. What do? I will just come and tell you that when, in fact, your part, I'll be the one providing it. Monthly, I provide it. Because under my roof, I don't want your story that touches. Under my roof, I don't want your story that touches. I don't want to hear, look am, put eye for the pikin. Don't forget me, I never get daughter. But I still had daughters I cared for. So I am just trying to put this video, relate it to what that Mr. Bright was saying on his video and how that lady treated him, and the whole thing boils down to the story of his life. That is what I'm saying. So if you are a woman and you want to come and talk about somebody's husband, please, I use God's name beg you, get small regard, get small fear, for the fact that you know that man is still living in the house with his wife. Have some courtesy. When you come out and say it's a red flag, now lie, I disagree with you. He was saying the truth because he was ready for marriage. Some men would have said, you're pregnant, quick, go come out. So many men, in fact, so many men, when you date them, if not that most of us are married, the singles will tell you, even when most of you were single, if you are dating a man and you want to know if that man truly loves you, just deceive that man, say you don't carry belly. Deceive that man, say, I am pregnant. Love will change. Love. See, love goes sour immediately. The man's countenance, the man's utterances, the man's behavior, his reaction, everything will change. So, those are also ways to test a man that truly loves you. You think say na by ring? Not be by ring now. Not be by ring. So please, this video, in as much as we are analyzing some things we see when people do, when people come out to see, some reality needs to be taught about. Some reality needs to be addressed. Some reality about people's life, about what is going on. It's what is going on that people learn from. It is still also what is going on that so many people, you understand, that so many people will use and will now say, so if I do am like this, it will work for me. If I do am like this, it no go work for me. And they will also try it. If you're watching, if you have your phone, you have your Android phone, you have your data, and you come up on social media, plenty people now, I don't know, do people still watch news? Before, people would tune on NTA or AIT that they want to watch news. Do you think that kind of thing, people still even have that time to say 9 o'clock news again? 9 o'clock news. People don't have that time again. People believe that every information, the latest trending things, they get it on social media. So if people are getting everything happening on social media will teach you the good, it will teach you the bad, and it will teach you the ugly. So it is left for you now to pick the one that you know that is good. And that one that you see that it is good, hold on well. Family bring their own for anywhere. You tell them, say, I agree with you now. No be say, I don't agree, but you see, but let us do it like this. You are not opposing them, but you still let them know, let us. Because of, you have seen one or two that transpired in another family. Another person, maybe friend, boyfriend, or girlfriend, bring and come. You can say, now good one, no. It's a good idea, but please, let me just still try this one. And if you know work, I can now change it. That is you now trying to live up to your own. What will be good for you? What will be better for you? And what will be nice for you? I used to cut cap for men. Do you know why I cut cap for men? Because women are not easy to handle. Women, I am a gender, a female. But do you know that women in a home, my dear, you know that women, it is not easy for us to even agree so many things a man will say. It is not easy. But sometimes we will now look for how to put it so that it will play to our own. You understand? And it takes a man of intelligence, integrity, and patience to carry us women along. Yes. It takes a man of wisdom. If you go meet all this gra one, maybe like say, you like talk to tomorrow, now only their own must stand. You go enter one chance. Because we women, we always want it to be how we see it. And if a man tells us, oh no, it's not supposed to be like that, we always want to give him a reason why that thing should be like that. We always want to, either in sweet words, and you now give that man. It takes Well, I say it takes a man of patience, and I used to cut cap. When a man now look and say, okay, that will make you happy, do it. You now start having your peace. You now start loving your husband. Then when a woman also jam the man, maybe like say, so when you jam a man who listens to you, who hears your own when you talk, you know men has pride. Men has ego. E no easy. When you now jam a man who listens to you, you hold him on high esteem. Then when you also, a woman now jam the one maybe like say, go no go, come no come. So many men cannot even celebrate their wife. Birthday, Women's Day, this, they no fit. I'm not trying to be biased or talking in favor of anybody, but I'm just trying to let you know that we have different kind of men. We have men, if you like, talk till tomorrow, they will tell you, I am the man. I am the man, my own stance. And in that kind of house, definitely you must always see problem. You must always see problem in that kind of house. But in a home whereby a man listens to the wife listens to the man, they try to, communicate, make the home rosy, make the home beautiful, make the home a sweet and living place. That kind of home. Even if crow or quarrel or anything come, they will still be remembering the beautiful moments. So that beautiful moment they will be remembering now will now make them, even if there was kata, this one can always say, okay, sorry. This one can always say sorry, and things will keep moving. But a home whereby a man no dey ever wan gree, na those home now they always hear problem. Because women, yes, women, you can say you no wan gree, but later on you look at it, you agree. And there is also a way the man will talk to you and tell you, this is how I want it to be. And you, the woman too, you understand with the man, you accept. That kind of home will always work in unity. But when you are in love, love don't blind your eye, may you know they see anything. When we say you tell the man this one, the man no one hear. You tell the man this one, you now can't enter the house. When you now enter, that is when you now know that marriage is not boyfriend and girlfriend. Marriage, boyfriend and girlfriend, you can change as many clothes as you like. You change the clothes, change it anyhow you want it, you can change it. But when it comes to marriage, you just know that you turn, you are seeing the person. You turn here, you're seeing the person. You look forward, you're seeing the person. You look backward, you look. So you have to remain there. You don't hook you for neck. Now you come to talk of say, divorce. So in that Mr. Bright's video that Sandra and her husband did, I did not see anything wrong in that video. The man was spilling out real truths, and he spilled it. He said his life experience. People do talk about their life experience. So it doesn't mean that, okay, because we know this one. No. People talk about things that have happened to them. And if many other people come to air out their stories, allow them speak their. Let them talk their story. It's their story. It's their story. If you want to analyze the truth, analyze the facts, analyze it and pick points on whatever the person is saying. A woman, you go dey date man, you dey collect from the man. You see the man friend, you can't begin like the man friend. You begin go dey do something with the man friend. That one no still do you. Within that place, everybody will come dey talk. You know they say men gossip pass women. About nothing say women will they go, women will just they talk, wow. Men they sabi gossip. And men no then they gossip am. They gossip their own with plan. They gossip and we plan to expose women. They gossip and we plan to bring you out. Okay, how many women have you seen exposing a man's nude picture, or maybe a man having affairs, then they do am for bed, then a woman will come video and say they go expose her. How many women have you seen doing that? But men, if man don't know say you dey chop here, they chop here, they chop here, they collect this one money, they collect, they go come dey plan your downfall. So that moment they are planning your downfall now, that is how they will use and say, okay, this one go don communicate with the other one. This one now would have communicated with the other one. Hey, Entertainment Daily, thank you for joining. Welcome. This one would have communicated with the other one. This one would have communicated with the other one. They will now look for how to lash you, how to bring that shame for you, a woman. You think men don't gossip? Men gossip and plan your downfall. So if you are a woman and you are in a relationship, steady. Pick a man, see how to move it down. Let it be that the man fuck up. The man fuck up, you leave him. The man no good again, you leave him. You move on. You understand? Let it be like that. Not that you jump here, jump here, jump here. A man who have sacrificed himself, who have loved you genuinely, who have said, this is my wife. This is who I want to marry. When it goes to that level, you should know that the man is out to spend his last kobo for you. And when you, a woman, betray that kind of man, how do you think the man will feel? So the same thing that happens to women happens to men. So let it not be that when it has to do with our gender, we will now want to look at you will now want to look at talking to favor your gender instead of telling your genders the truth. Then when it has to do with the man, we'll cast the man. No. You talk to the man, a man doing your own side, you talk, the woman doing your own side, they talk. Now in stories, I have my own story. You have your own story. If you wish to bring your story out on social media, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's your story. As long as you do not come to maybe insult other people while relating your story. It's your story. It's what transpired between you and your life. Everybody have their own story. There are some even nasty stories. Okay, like the one that they will hear that father is knocking daughter. Father is knocking daughter, and that one said, I used to say where they will carry camera, they want to go and expose the father knocking daughter. You know, or mother leaving her matrimonial home, going to a hotel to go and do hookup. They will carry camera to go and expose. So is it abortion matter? Please, abortion matter no get anything. Whenever Nigeria feels say it's time for us to let abortion be in the hospital for people to walk in and do it, well, we will also see them. Because even as they've not allowed it, even as they did not say, oh, walk into the hospital, people are still going. 1,001 women are going. They will not want to use CD condom. They are going to the hospital day by day. So if you go to the hospital and you can't go quack hospital. When they quack hospital to go and quack your body, now you do yourself. Because at that moment, if maybe you could not conceive anymore, I don't even know if if somebody's womb is not in order, maybe they can correct it before they implant the IVF or something. Well, we don't pray for such, but and everything, we just need to let women know that women need to be careful in anything they are doing. And if you are to speak about somebody's husband, please, I beg, make I use God name Beguna. Also, they talk about that person's husband. Don't say your own day house. When you are speaking about somebody's husband, no, when you want to give your analysis, give your analysis in a fair and free atmosphere, in a mood whereby you will not use your own to say you are hammering on another person's words. We have freedom of speech, and in the freedom of speech, abortion is never a crime to me. Oh, because instead of somebody to begin born, and you know if you care for the children when they born, If you don't get 2, you don't get 3, you don't get 4, and you know you can take care of those ones, take care of those ones. But when you bring 8 and you cannot care for 8, or you now bring a child and go and dump it after 9 months of you raising a child, when once the child don't come out for your belly, you now take the child to a dustbin and drop. I no support that one. Or you take the child to an orphanage home yourself. Now you go carry your hands up, go dump am for orphanage home gate. Now you go carry your hand, go dump am for person church, or dump am for any public place for another person to come and have sympathy. Which one is the worst? Which one are they supposed to arrest somebody? You that gave birth to a child and take the child to go and dump somewhere. Which one are they supposed to arrest somebody? So to me, if you know you by mistakenly, because everybody will always say by mistakenly, now the pregnancy enter. When you they do the jogodo on top bed, they turn and go 360. You know, no say something like that will happen. But now when it can't happen, it can't be by mistake. When you by mistakenly see baby, either you keep it. If you're not capable, go and call your doctor. Explain to your doctor. Whatever the doctor wants to do is now left. It is better than to born the pikin go through where. It is better. So may God forgive women that are doing such. May God forgive, because so many people are looking for it. So many people are looking for the children. And when others are having it, they are now misusing the opportunity. So this video where that man did, I did not see anything wrong in it. It was just a story. He was airing out his pain, and even the wife there was like, okay. Even at the point of the video, the wife said, don't talk again, because already you can see the emotions and everything and the pain, and he's now even happy. At the point, he said he did not even want to get married again. Imagine, maybe woman don't torture you, man. You understand? Don't torture you, maybe like say, anything, man. No, man, just pregnant woman, carry pikin. You know, some men are like that. Just like some women, men would have tortured them. Maybe like say, woman, don't they say, no, marriage, I don't want again, man, just born. Check. Man, I just born, take care of my pikin. So these things are sensible, you know, in very sensitive things that people need to look into. If you have people around you, always educate them. Always, male and female. In fact, they should also do, as we they get home economics in school, home economics where they will carry needle and thread. They teach children how to sew. Gossip TV, thank you for joining. He said, have you heard from the girl's side? I've not heard from the girl's side now. So we have not heard from the girl's side. And the people that were now coming to lash the husband, they've not heard from the girl's side. So for them not to hear from the girl's side, they are not supposed to lash the husband. And the matter of saying he's coming to talk about abortion no be crime, because plenty women they did one. You understand? Abortion no be crime. Plenty women they do. And also he didn't even call anybody's name. He was talking his story. So Gossip TV, that is it. So when women say, I want just born, hold my pikin, I want just man to go say, in fact, man just pregnant any woman, make it carry belly. In that particular thing, you see, say that one will be love again. Love no day, affection no day again. No, just born, carry, give me the pikin. Ha! I used to hear people say that too. I used to hear plenty men, and men they talk and well pass even women. Men they talk, women own will not just be let me just born. No. A woman want to born and just know that, oh, this is the father of my child, let me raise my child. You understand? And the woman, even as she born, so you know, say, okay, I don't use them, this is my man. But men own, they ready to born. Yes, when they just give you money, take care of the pikin, when they don't say that pikin. Love no go there attached. So we don't pray for such. We don't pray for such things to be happening. If the man to say, oh, he can't thank God, say he meeting wife, you don't know waiting come push him now. May come go there. They were now telling us how the whole thing was. And you can even hear when the wife was saying, oh, no talk again. I don't see say don't dey emotional. I don't see say. And I was looking, and the funniest thing was that he was saying it. He was you will see the emotions in him, but he was still laughing. And the wife would just try to like, okay, forget. So please, in as much as we are analyzing things, let us also analyze, educate our women how to be contented. If you no love man, no collect the man money dey chop. If you no love man, just tell am say abeg, I no want this relationship to continue. You move on in a peaceful way. That is what I feel. So my beautiful people, thank you for joining this live streaming. Thank you for we always being there for each other. Women support women. No woman should go and be insulting somebody's husband, all in the name of reaction. Me, I no buy that kind idea. I just dey beg all of una. Sandra Reality shouldn't have done that video. No, Entertainment with Daily. I did not believe that. She did that video for them to talk reality happening with ex. Other people normally discuss about their ex. There was a time that even this man, Daddy Freeze, was talking about his ex-wife on a live stream on his channel. So if they talk about their ex, greetings, Chioma, at the background listening. If they talk about their ex and things that might have transpired, I don't think it's a bad thing. And abortion in Nigeria, or maybe, in fact, let me just talk Nigeria because I did Nigeria. Abortion in Nigeria, people see it as a crime, Abi. But if they want to tell you the rate, of women going to the hospitals every day to do the same abortion, if not be said that they hide that, you would have known that even as people see it as crime, some people, you understand? You would have known that even as people see it as crime, young ladies, women, old women, mothers are still going for it. So if it is a crime, why are they going for it? And why are the doctors still doing it? Man will not just pretend over something now where we not say they happen every time. Man will not just pretend. What was the comments there? He said, but that doesn't make it right now. Entertainment Daily said, but that does not make it right. Which one does not make it right? Is it a video? Me, I did not see anything wrong with that video. It was two couples relating their lifestyle. Sandra also might have passed through one or two. In Sandra's video, there was one time in one of Sandra's videos when she made a video and said whether they want her to marry her husband's brother. There was one caption like that. It was also a story. Things people pass. So you will not say maybe because of the fear of YouTube now, especially now if you can't talk lifetime story when you don't pass. So many people have dated people and give a reason why they did not marry so person. So many people, even there was one video, even Nelo did one time when she said she did not marry the man she wanted to marry or something like that. There is a capture of one video. You understand? The one that she was loving was not the man she now married. So if it's a story time that people are giving, their lifetime story, waiting will not happen. Me, I don't see that one as a bad thing. And if na the abortion be like say one big deal, plenty make we know the form sense. Abortion, hey mama, welcome. Lika Evelyn said abortion is a woman's right. Abortion is a woman's right over her body. Nobody can tell me to keep or get rid of a baby. It's my prerogative. Should I have a baby I cannot take care of? Absolutely not. Thank you. That one is very, very correct. Because if that's why I said it that if the lady felt she's not okay to keep it, it's left for her. You understand? It's left for her. Maybe she was not ready. It is better than a woman who will now bring a baby to the world and cannot take care of it. Hear me well. Bringing a baby to the world and now want to come and put it to suffer. Una know they see the rate of suffering may dey happen for so many families, and people will like, why? People will just be saying, it's even people now that will now make you feel somehow. There was one that even went and threw the baby into a lagoon. God, now you went and threw a baby, you know. So many things. There were so many things in that video to react on, but that abortion side, people were just now taking it as is one kind big slang or one kind big propaganda. If in the Western world it's not a taboo, it's not a very big sin, we should not be pretending here in Nigeria, because every day doctors are collecting their money. Entertainment said buying is buying, now buying is buying, but the one maybe like say you never even see am, and the one maybe you don't see, come carry go keep for dustbin. But which one God go even punish person pass? You may carry full flesh baby go put for dustbin. People get mind, women get mind, women get mind. It better say you never even bring and come word, and we come bring and come word, come carry and go put for dustbin. Some will just carry the baby and go and drop in front of orphanage home. They are not even bold to enter the orphanage home and tell the orphanage people that, oh please help me raise my baby, or to just drop in orphanage home. Like one that just happened that they took to one church and went and dropped in the man's domot. What did their man do? The man took it to the police station and said they should call the mother to come and carry it. The man has already had so many children he's raising. So what are we now teaching women? What are we telling them? If you want carry baby, they ready to care for the pikin. No carry and come put for person head. Doc Z, thank you for joining. Oh my God, he said, times when I'm doing live streaming, if you have to even touch that screen, he said, why don't you preach abstinence or using condom or contraceptive instead of insisted on approving abortion? All of them have said it now. I said that they should use condom. I've said it now. I said it that when a man and a woman climb bed to go and be doing that, as you have your young, I said it earlier, I said that if you have your young boys, you have your young daughters from 18 to 22, 23. That is from 25 that you know that they are adults. But from when a child is 16, 17, 18 to 22, that you, a mother, you're supposed to be asking the child some things, lecture them, let them know that if they meet with a man or a woman, they will conceive. So therefore, they should use condom. I said something like that now. And I also said it that I had ladies living under me. I don't know. Say, buying is buying, yes. How about sex before marriage? Sin is sin also, be it abortion or sex. Yes. So I said it that I have ladies living under me. And what I do is every month I make sure that I will tell you that Nami won't buy your pad. And Nami, you know why I won't buy the pad? I just said it like when you need pad, let me know. And I buy in bulk. So when it finishes, I buy in bulk. I don't wait for it to finish. That is when I start seeing flow, that's when I run to go and buy. I buy in bulk so that any moment it comes, there must always be, whether at midnight. So as long as I was living with females, I made them know that anytime ask me for it, and I will always go to the drawer, bring it out. What was I also doing? That was a means of me also monitoring them, and I also make them free to discuss with me. I make women living with me free to discuss with me. So if you use condom, abortion, then also condom sex. I didn't get that. So so if you condemn abortion, then also condemn sex. Hallelujah. See, is there anybody that will make love where you are? Is there anybody that will come out? Any child? Doug said, I think Sandra has run out of content. That video wasn't necessary. Also, a man, he should have stood his ground not to discuss the ex in public. It depends on how you people see it, because so many people have been discussing about their ex, and people have been discussing about marriages, their past marriages. People have been discussing about so many things now. People discuss about their past marriages, how it never worked, and you know, the new one. So if it is ex-girlfriend or ex whatsoever, I don't think to me, I did not see anything wrong. It's two husband and wife doing their videos, and they were comfortable doing it, and they didn't mention anybody's name. Now let me reply. Lily Evelyn said, if you could condemn abortion, then also condemn sex. Is there any young boy, even the one living in your house, or young lady living in your house, that will come and make love before your presence? When pikin tell you saying they come out, you know where they go. Even when adults tell you that they are coming, do they tell you where they are going? They do not tell you where they are going to. So how can I do that one? My point is, people should not be comfortable discussing such issues on social media. Well, you might not be comfortable entertainment daily, but apart from Sandra, so many people have done that too. So many people have discussed their life before getting married. There was one video I watched 3-4 days ago. I wish I remember that girl's channel. I subscribed on that channel. It's a new YouTuber. She was discussing with the husband how we met, and in that how they met, I gist with something. I wish I can see it. How they met. She now said that at first it was she and the husband that was discussing. What did she say in that video? She said that at first the husband was taking her to be, if the husband come to chop, go. Two of them were discussing and they were comfortable discussing. Say the husband, you, if you want come chop, go. Now I don't come turn to your wife, I don't born 3. You know, and they were laughing. The man said, that time now, that time me too have been thinking, because it's part of life. Is it gist with mercy? A gist with mercy talk. Something like that, my people. How they met. And the husband I was laughing in that video. He said, come out, you want come chop, go that time. Let's protect the young. Yes, we can. Entertainment with Daily will protect the young. You understand? We'll protect the young, but at the same time, we'll also advise them, because even when you are saying use protective measure, use condom for where they talk your own, but the fact is, still keep talking it. You understand? But when you still talk about it, you still talk about this one, because when they shout, use condom, use condom, use condom, how many of them know they hear now? Even they even share, they do condom promo. They share condom for people. But still with that. So when we see that, they talk this one, also give this alternative, because my dear, if not, they will continue seeing sufferness of people bringing children up, bringing children to come and suffer. We'll continue seeing it. Let me read comment. My point is that people should not be comfortable discussing such issues on social media. Glory Chema said, at times it's better to allow the past to rest and focus on your present home to make it a better one. To make it a better one, that's not a bad idea. You can also bet, if you don't want to discuss and other people discuss, we also learn one or two. We also laugh over it. It now depends on how you read meaning to it. Let's protect the young. And as she said, post among friends, you can say anything. or between partners. Among friends, you can say anything, or between partners. Or between partners, these were two couples now. Entertainment with Daily said, but personally, I'm okay with people telling their stories if it's healing. If it's healing them, please hold in too much. Why am I not even saying this? May I not go distract me? Let me see. He said, but personally, I'm okay with people telling their stories if it's healing to them. People hold in too much to create what? That one don't come out. So my people, this particular story, okay, people hold in too much and create unnecessary trauma. This particular place, do you know that it's not every couple that can sit down to discuss? Do you know that husband and wife, let's use for example, before anything divorce come out, if you look very well, divorce is rampant now. For you to even start feeling the atom of divorce, you should know that one, that home, there is no good communication between the husband and the wife. Two, there is distance in that marriage. Not distance of living apart. Inside the house you are living, there's distance between both parties. Distance that I mean is that two people will be living in the house but cannot flow. You are not free. A wife cannot ask the husband something and they will laugh. Husband cannot ask wife something and they will laugh. Are you people living in bondage? Are you living in bondage? When you start seeing those kind of distance, so it's just all about the man go out and come and say welcome. Don't finish. You bring food in, chop, go sleep. The woman come by welcome. Abba. When once there is no romance in your home, you no fit dey free talk with about your ex. Your husband no fit talk free about your ex. You no fit talk, no fit talk, laugh, crack joke. My dear, start creating jokes in your home. Create it. It has passed. It will not come back. Entertainment, they say you have a point there, Lilac. Okay, what did Lilac say? People hold too much and create unnecessary. Okay. So my beautiful people, you create jokes in your home. Create an atmosphere where your husband will go out and will come back and will be willing to come back home, because he know say anyhow he go come laugh. Anyhow the wife must crack joke. And you too, if your husband is that kind of playful person, when he goes out for long, you want him to come back now, because you want him to come back at least so that two of you can be gisting in the house. That atmosphere now, you will know that you are building a relationship that even a third party cannot bend it. A third party cannot bend it, talk more of breaking it. So before it gets to the level of divorce, you know, say distance already there, when they live for house, but there is no harmony, there is no peace. Let's read. Entertainment Daily said, host, I meant if Sandra and hubby discuss this in private, it won't be an issue at all. Yes, if Sandra and the husband discuss it in private, they've discussed it in private, and two of them now decided that, oh, let's just come and make our content, let's discuss it. You understand? It's a story. On YouTube we have story time. You fit talk the one may happen. even inside belle, inside bum, inside bathroom, you fit talk story time. Even inside bathroom, even if you wan come tell us how una take turn leg upside down, wetin dem call am, story. If you now heard, if during this story time you now hear some strong words and dem dey talk and dey laugh, my dear, na story time. Na story time. All of us make you dey watch am. We no be saints now, we know wetin we dey talk about. You understand? So in as much as both of them decided to make this their content and laugh over it, you understand, I still believe that other people have, you know, when you make things a way that people want to come and say something, they'll now be scared of what to see. They're now faking it. You now come and fake or look for what to lie. What you cannot say, another person can say it and they will crack joke over it. It's just like in a home. In some homes, you hear the man say, "Ta, get out you there, get out you." You hear the man say, "Abeg, come on, Joe, leave me." Then in some home, hi, they no born you well. May you tell the man say, "Abeg, come on, Joe," or the man say, "Ta, get out you there." So I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So if your home is this kind of friendly, accommodating, you might talk something and you people laugh over it. Whereas that same thing that these people said and laugh over it, if these other people say am, na the beginning of their war, the beginning of war in that house. That is when you will see who is insultive, who does not have respect, who does not. So how you take your own thing is not how another person will take his own thing. As long as it was a story time and they did not insult anybody, they only made their point on this video, I did not see it wrong. And for people, they say we should talk about protective measures. Please always use condom, because that one we don dey hear right from when we dey grow, and and now we are mothers. He said, Entertainment Daily said, let's consider that lady too. And looking at Sandra and her hubby, they were not what? They were not comfortable. How can they not be comfortable? Mr. Brown was very comfortable speaking now. How can they not be comfortable now? They were comfortable talking at it. And at the point, even Sandra was listening, and when she saw that Mr. Bright was becoming emotional, even in some of her touch, she was like, "Hey, you never do this kind of one for me, oh. You never play this kind of love for me, oh." And the man was like, even the one that the man said he will take taxi, will book taxi, will go pick her, will go, you know. And Sandra said, "You never do this kind of one with me." What did the man say? He said, "Your own Okada used to do one with you." So they were comfortable doing their thing. They were comfortable doing their video. Me, what I didn't buy was, you know, if you want to react, you react, but please don't come and lash somebody's husband. They are still living together. They are not divorced. Now only maybe when you see people don't divorce now, if you want to come talk, you know, say they no date together. When Lila said, when content creators started doing family vlog, I used to feel cringy watching them show everything, but now it feels normal to me. I have learned to allow others be. Bam. Now Nigerian movie, the way we watch Nigerian movie, and we will love it and we'll be laughing, cracking brains, jumping. See, when I used to watch Osofia and Mr. Ibu, late Mr. Ibu, there is no time I see them on thumbnail, guys. Every time they do that moment, that video must one watch until the end, because these were people that when you see them on thumbnail, you go laugh. Oh, whatever they are doing, you laugh till the end. So if we were watching Nigerian movies, and Nigerian movies was keeping people entertained, laughing, cracking jokes, YouTube now have now made it that you can do your personal vlog. If you're now watching people's personal vlog and you go to see something, as long as it is not the one that they beat somebody, because now that beat you, me, I no go agree. anything make you play come go say na play dey play, you come go turn to say play you beat person, because that one you are directly showing people that you must that is domestic violence. But say talk, crack jokes, prank, all those things, you laugh over it. You laugh over it because we've been watching scenarios of home videos, so many things, and people will buy the cassette, will buy part 1 to part 10, and we'll come and sit down and watch, paying our money. You know, so when you see stories and vlogs, as long as they are nothing mean and violence, I think we should just allow the story time be a story time. It's not everything that must be hard, people reacting. This one was a story time. You said, oh, there was one story that they said the lady would not be comfortable. Did I see something like that? Well, everyone with its points. Okay, everyone with its point of view. That's what Chioma said. Yes, everybody with their own point of view. Okay, I saw Entertainment Daily said, let's consider the lady too. And looking at Sandra and Hubby, they were not comfortable. If you want to consider that lady, mind you, you don't know if the lady is even married now. And if the lady is married now, well, to God be the glory. But if the lady is not married, she gonna regret and say she don't miss this man. Yes, because you don't know if maybe among the people she had maybe loved when she was not loving him, maybe those people now no can even look her side. So I don't want to talk about the lady. We don't know the lady. We don't even know. But we're just talking about a general something. If the lady also did YouTube, she fit come put her own video, which I don't think is necessary, because this was just a story life of Mr. Bright, and he spilled it that this thing pain now. And I could feel that, yes, a man maybe he's of age, he really wanted a child. And even in the video, Lily said, so long as people are not committing a crime against the law of the land, they are free. They are free. What is private to me may not be private to others. Yes. Yes. Because this talk you just said now, what is private to you might not be private to others. The bone of contention here is that maybe abortion. And me now want to let you people know that abortion no be crime. No be crime, because when you people are taking it as a very big crime, 1,001 women every day, even when they are telling people use protective measures, use sex, use a condom, avoid unprotected sex. The thing just they be like they put water here, water they come out here. For which people you want there? So your own is just to do the one you want to do and leave the rest. So for this Mr. Bright and the other and the wife matter, what is good for you might not be good for another person. They did their video and they are comfortable, and we, if we want to sanitize and preach, if you call it preach, they say we should preach to people, for people to do what? What are you preaching? What are you preaching? The only people you can preach for is maybe you have a youth under your care. If you have a youth within the age of 16 to 20, even 14 years now, they carry belle now. So from 13 years, I was talking the other time that the same way they are doing how to use needle to thread, to sew uniform, that they should also include sex education in all schools. All schools should also be there. Maybe from the social studies teacher, they should also include that. It should be as a point of nurturing a child from growth, to let them know that a young boy, you don't stand when a young lady is changing her clothes. A young lady, you don't stand when a young man who has started having hairs under armpits and under this is changing clothes. All those educative lectures will help. And also there should be class now. The class to educate this thing. Oh, Entertainment Daily. And when is Sandra going to tell her own story? Entertainment Daily. If you've been following Sandra before now, Sandra was always telling us her story when she was a widow. You understand? So if you've been following her, you would have seen so many stories. So if maybe the next one she will also come and tell you people, you can also ask her in our comment section that, Sandra, when are you going to tell us your own story? Because yes, she is one person that, you know, now this street of YouTube, they always watch, they watch, but when the time comes for us to speak, we'll speak. So many times we watch one or two that people will come and drop what has happened to them, what has transpired, and if something does not make you talk about it, you will not talk about it. So it's because of the way the lashing was coming, you know, and people were just directing, let's say some people were just directing the direct hit to the husband, and I was like, no, I don't like that. You don't call somebody's husband a red flag when they are still living in the house. And more so, if you see that man, he is handsome, he is good to go. So I give it to him. Even coming to marry our beautiful sister Sandra is a good mark. It's not a red flag. It's not easy to give somebody happiness, so it's not a red flag. That was why I said, if you want to address, Sandra started her YouTube channel with her stories. Yes, that is what I said. So Entertainment Daily, when you go back and watch her, you will see. So this is when I say story, when somebody is coming out to say, okay, what happened to my life, what happened to this, it's just something we watch. Not that story. Before that, Entertainment Daily, which one is that? Anyway, we just want to let people know that they shouldn't see this abortion of a thing as one kind big thing, because now waiting many women they do to keep themselves free from problem. They hear me well. Many women do it to keep themselves free from problem. Maybe they are not ready. When they are ready, they would conceive and take care of the baby. But when you are not ready, you know now, so many challenges comes with it. So many challenges. A child is a thing of glory, is a thing of praise, is a thing of jubilation. But for those who are ready for it. For those who are ready. So we're not faulting anybody. I'm only talking and addressing this issue of why Mr. Bright is supposed to speak freely. He has a freedom of speech to say what he wants to say, and what happened during his courtship with his ex-girlfriend. That is what I am bringing here. Any other person can also do a video. People do talk where they meet. Some meet in a clubhouse. Some meet. So many people carries roadside woman now. Maybe Sandra's life before her widowhood may not have been remarkable. So may not have been remarkable. Where is that comment? That comment not flying. Maybe Sandra's life before her widowhood may not have been remarkable. So maybe she has nothing significant before then. She would have now. Somebody that has lived her life before she got married. Definitely, she was once single before she got married, so she will have. So it's what they bring for us that we will deliberate on. It's what they bring for us that we will say. Like me coming out to do this video, I only say that if you want to analyze something, you also look the good and the bad. That's what I mean. But when you just come and somebody's is another man's crown and you won't come they bring down the man. Entertainment Daily say, oh my host, no mind me on a cruise I do. Yes, so all of us they cruise. You know, sir. So as long as a man, somebody is another woman's crown, Please, you have to respect that fact. Analyze your talk. You can still talk on the abortion matter. You can talk on anything on the video, but please, let's be guided when we try to, fire down, fire. You understand? So my beautiful people, thank you for joining UK Family Show. No tell pikin say pikin may never chop belle full 13 years 14 years come say you be mama, say you must take care of that kind child when hospital dey. Let us not fake ourselves. Don't deceive yourself. Don't come and hinder a child's progress, a child's growth of 13 years 14 years 15 years child. Sandra got married very young is what I mean. Okay. All right. Okay. So don't hinder a child's growth. But if you're financially okay and you're comfortable, you can bring in a child to the world. It's a thing of blessing, because you don't even understand the child that will come and clean tears from your eyes. Oh, we are all mothers. Before we also had our own mothers, we had our own grandparents. You don't know the child that will come and take away shame, poverty, clean tears, sorrows from your family. So every child is a blessing, but not the one you carry and go and drop in a lagoon or dustbin. May God forgive those women. May God also forgive us, so all the sins we have committed. Forgive you two people that are watching, all the sins you've committed. May God guide us women, keep protecting us, leading us on the right path. You understand? And also protect our husband, because they are our crown. They are your crown. Protect your children and everything we do. So my beautiful people, thank you for joining UK Family Show on this topic. Thank you very, very much. We are so grateful. God bless you all. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Entertainment Daily. Okay, I get you, girl. Have a great day. Thank you all. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.